Hello everybody, welcome to Flint Towers and welcome to the first Farmers Weekly Charlie Flindt limerick competition. Your challenge was to write a limerick about me, Charlie Flindt, and the prize, with unbelievable generosity, I've agreed to give away copies of my books to the 5 lucky and talented winners. I did warn the Farmers Weekly team that I'm a bit of a limerick pedant. I insist on the right scansion. Exceptions can be made if it enhances the finished product, but it doesn't happen very often. 5 random sentences just won't do, I'm afraid. I also insisted on the correct rhyming scheme, which is A-A-B-B-A. Now, I appreciate that is very unfashionable in the world of modern poetry, but I'm also a man who likes music to be nice to the ear. So give me ABBA, that's the band, not the rhyming scheme, over Ornette Coleman's free jazz or Benjamin Britten's set of wrong notes. When it comes to art as well, give me Turner or Jack Vetriano over Picasso. Anyway, after much agonising, many hours in the pub, many hours over the kitchen table, we've come up with the 5 winners out of the very, very many that were sent in. So here in traditional reverse order and complete with some analysis are the winning Farmers Weekly Charlie Flindt Christmas 2023 Farmers Weekly Limerick competition winners. In 5th place, Andrew Clough from Tappington Hall Farm, Denton. Now, Andrew's entry is honest, straightforward, and tells it like it is. Charlie Flindt writes with passion and zeal of the way UK farmers all feel, of the way ramblers roam across crops we have grown, and how government needs to get real. I think some very strongly felt feelings there. In 4th place is the entry of Sean Levy of Sherborne in Dorset. This is a limerick laden with relevance and a certain amount of irony, because if it's the same Sean Leary that I went to see in the mid-80s about a job writing for him, he quite rightly told me to off, because at the time I was a cocky know-it-all. Some years later, well, I'll let Sean's limerick tell the tale. A grumpy old farmer in Hants was terribly prone to long rants. His friends, listening meekly, said, "Try Farmers Weekly to get the ants out of your pants." Excellent piece of history there, Sean. In 3rd place, the limerick sent in by William Dorr of Langford Farm in Devon. The big challenge of this limerick competition was to find words to rhyme with Charlie, and Harley popped up quite a lot, mostly with reference to a non-existent, I'd like to point out, midlife crisis. But Williams ended up being the most imaginative use of Harley. An arable farmer called Charlie found bike tracks all over his barley. So a trap he did set with a hole and a net, and caught 4 Yamahas and a Harley. I thought that was excellent, William. Now, Bob Turvey of Stoke Bishop in Bristol sent in 5 entries. He's got far too much time on his hands, I think, but one of which was particularly clever and made me laugh out loud. Very imaginative bit of thinking to find something, anything, that would rhyme with Ampner. And it takes 2nd place. Charlie Flindt lives in Old Hinton Ampner. His tractor cab has a small lamp in her. In its seat, he writes books, although he gets some strange looks, and he sometimes gets bad writer's cramp in her. That's a work of genius. Brilliant, quite brilliant, Bob, well done. But first place goes to a limerick that has everything. Ticks all the boxes. It scans, it rhymes, it tells the truth. It has a sprinkling of Christmas dust on it. Sent in by the obviously very talented Rita Fisher from Guildford in Surrey. There once was a farmer named Charlie who would write of his wheat and his barley. His farm's now a wood for the national good, and his corn's like the ghost of old Marley. Simply splendid, Rita, splendid. Now, all the winners will be receiving their prizes in the post very soon, I hope. Congratulations to all of them. Many thanks to all of you who took the trouble to send in entries. The team at Farmers Weekly and I really appreciated them, and we really enjoyed them, even the ones. Next year we've decided we're going to be asking for a haiku about Will Evans, so good luck with that. All that remains is for me to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a somewhat drier New Year. Cheers.